So because of climate change, will the Antarctic eventually melt and waste away, and and reduce the world's mass of ice on land? And how does that work? Great question. We know some basic things. We know how much Greenland and Antarctica are contributing to sea level. We haven't known that for very long. Only about 10 years have we known that. Thanks to satellite measurements and computer analysis, we're able to know in about 10 years ago that Greenland has been contributing about 250 billion tonnes to sea level rise every year. 250 billion tonnes of ice taken off Greenland and melted and put in the ocean, and that's not being replaced by snowfall. So that's helping sea levels rise. And Antarctica today is about 150 billion tonnes per year. So Greenland, 250 billion tonnes per year, Antarctica about 150 billion tonnes a year, both of them contributing to sea level because they're melting more than it's snowing. And we know that, and we've known that for about 10 years. Things are changing over time. Now, what we do also know is that because of climate change, those places will continue to melt. We know that Greenland in particular is out of balance with the climate around Greenland now. So even if climate change stopped today, Greenland and the glaciers all over the world, the little glaciers in New Zealand and the European Alps and Alaska, they would continue to melt because it's too warm where they are now for the ice. And so they need to they'll continue to retreat back. Now, if we continue to warm the planet, we're going to make that worse. We're just going to speed up that melting. Antarctica hasn't really felt the effects of human-induced climate change yet, but it will do, and when it does, it will only make the change worse. So we're already getting 150 billion tonnes a year of ice going into the ocean. With humans, we're going to add to that. And the question is, well, how much do we want to make it worse? How much fossil fuels, carbon dioxide, coming from burning coal and gas and petrol, are we going to put into the atmosphere? Because all of that will drive Antarctica and Greenland towards extinction. It's going to take hundreds, thousands of years for all the ice to disappear, but we don't want to go anywhere near that. We want to preserve Antarctica as the magnificent place it is, and Greenland as it is as well. So look, great question, Tri-Banner District School, grade 10. Keep asking really great questions. And we need more people like you thinking about these big problems because we don't yet understand all we need to do about Antarctica, Greenland, and all those glaciers around the world.